Just a quick one for you. We've got Jiri Prochazka making some comments about moving down to middleweight. A few weeks ago, after his loss to Alex Pereira at UFC 303 in Las Vegas, his knockout loss, he said that he wants to revamp, revitalize, reinvent himself and go down to the 185-pound division. Jiri Prochazka is a large individual. The guy's like 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". I mean, the guy's head to toe, similar size as Alex Pereira, very big for the 205-pound division as it stands. He wants to move down to 185. He talked about after Izzy lost in his fight, people were speculating that he might be fighting Israel Adesanya next because there's no big matchup for Izzy to move up to and fight in the top ranks of the 185-pound division after his loss to Dricus du Plessis at UFC 305. Jiri Prochazka almost confirming here that he is legitimately trying to make it possible, make it happen in the 185-pound division. He makes this comment in an interview. He says, "I'll clear things up a bit there, and I'll take the belt from Dricus." He really is considering dropping down to 185 pounds. I don't really want to see this. I think Jiri is just too big. We saw it with Alex Pereira. He just doesn't have the chin or the athleticism or the explosive ability that he has at 205 pounds. These guys are just cutting too much weight. I love Jiri. I love his fight style. I think he matches up well against a bunch of the 185 pounders because he's just so tall, so rangy, so different when it comes to these guys. But the lower you get in weight, the more technically advanced they get with their abilities. Guys at 185 are much, much better than guys are at 205 for the most part. And when you move up to heavyweight, the experience and the technique gap widens even more because they're just getting bigger and less athletic and less flexible in this and that. I'm a little bit worried about Jiri. I would like to see him maybe fight at Israel Adesanya at 205. See who can fight, see who can win that. I think that's what I want to see Jiri do. But what do you think? Jiri seems like he's going to commit to going down to 185 with a couple more developments. Maybe he'll go over to the UFC PI and take their test and see if he can cut the weight, what the body fat percentage kind of thing is going to be, what the water weight is going to do with his body. Very interesting stuff here. Always crazy to see new additions, new fighters, old fighters coming to new divisions. It's always an exciting time, but this one may not be possible, even though he wants it to happen, even though he seems like he has nowhere to go at the 205-pound division. There's guys out there, Jiri, that can fight you at 205 pounds. Israel Adesanya, for one, would be an interesting matchup.